Steps. Served here from St Mary's on the Quay. The new Divine Word missionaries are there now. Used to be the Jesuit fathers for many, many years. They used to have lots of priests who served around this local area. Now the diocese had it but found it very difficult to supply the hospital, supply all the needs of the inner city. So we're very grateful that the Divine Word missionaries have taken over parish of St Mary's on the Quay, and the chaplain here serves this big hospital on the right. And the big modern building is the children's unit, children's wards, beautiful. Here they are, Bristol Royal Infirmary, main entrance. The old building is combined with the new building. The new building now has overshadowed the old building on both sides of the road. The hospital is. Yes, thank you, Anne. Modern physiotherapy. Now on the left-hand side, coming up here is very famous, where Canon Harding used to go looking for penny blacks. Canon Harding apparently had a fantastic stamp collection, and Christmas stamps were in those days, when he was a little wee boy, all the stamp shops were lined up with Christmas stamps, and he used to delight to go looking for a penny black. And I think Canon Harding just don't have a penny black. Be a millionaire now, I think. He still has it. It's down on the left-hand side, if I remember correctly. Christmas steps. Along here, lots of student accommodation. As we're coming into the University of Bristol, various lecture halls, various studios and parts of the university. On the left-hand side, coming up, will be Park Street, leading down. Lee knows his way around Bristol, so he's avoided the centre of Bristol. Bristol Cathedral is down at the bottom of the hill. Here's the University Tower on the right. And just to the left of the traffic lights is Park Street, which is a famous street leading up to Brandon Hill and the Cabot Tower, where John Cabot left the shores of Bristol and discovered Newfoundland. Bristol being port, very famous centre for explorers to leave Bristol, discovering the new world. Below the university is the beautiful Bristol Museum and Art Gallery. To spend days and days perusing, you'll have the time there. But yes, Canon Harding reminder, just on the left here, Berkeley Square, oh no, just a bit further along, sorry, that's Cabot Tower on the left, Berkeley Square, but just as we come around into Clifton, the left-hand side of the old Pro Cathedral, where the Chrism Mass was always celebrated. And if you ask the priest from the old days, they will tell you it was a very long ceremony, and it had very many peculiarities. It's been modified by Vatican II. It's a very easy to understand ceremony, but the old ceremonies were very long rituals, very complicated. Here's it leading up to the old Pro Cathedral on the left. There it is there, you can see the building. The left-hand side. That's the Victoria rooms here on the right, where there are big exhibitions and very well-known beautiful fountains outside. The Victoria rooms. and we're coming up to the University Chaplaincy, which is on the left. Further up, we're turning round to the right to our cathedral. We'll soon be there. In a minute or two, we'll arrived at St. Peter and St. Paul Cathedral, Catholic Cathedral. There's also the Anglican Cathedral, which is down at the bottom of Park Street. Pembroke Road is where Cathedral House is. That's the University Chaplaincy building, the grey building on the left-hand side. Hopefully you've enjoyed the tour of Bristol today. Hope we haven't bored you or sent you to sleep. No. Well, there will be a collection later for Lee, but the tour guide won't. We'll give it all to Lee today. So there will be some instructions for you. Please let the weaker ones go first, all right, out from the coach. Help if some of the younger ones could help with the steps, because the steps are quite steep. We will be gathering just on, not this road, the one that we've just passed, probably about 12:30, because the bishop normally is fairly, doesn't wait too long. Right, okay. Lee, is that all right with you, 12:30? You look out for this coach, name is Barclay. Barclay Coaches, yep. And be here 12:30, down at the bottom of the road where we came up, just by the entrance to the cathedral. So there's the main entrance to the cathedral. Bishop Declan will be there, standing there after Mass. So if you want to meet him, shake his hand, that's where you'll find him, by that door there.
All right, Jerome, try the ride. Anything to say?